Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
So, Indians have this obsession with settling abroad, especially parents wanting their children to go abroad, right? And my parents did as well, to the point that they literally kept forcing me to go abroad. And I was just like, I don't find it as fascinating. Why is everyone so crazy about it? And I think, yeah, there is so much of hate around India and Indians in general, and that too, you'll find it within the Indian community itself. So I just wanted to share my perspective around why I don't feel the same, and I don't feel we're that miserable as a lot of people portray. So, yeah, anyway, let's get into it. I know this might be triggering for a few people, but I'm just sharing my thoughts over here, not harming anyone. So if you feel triggered by something so simple, please just leave this space. And for the ones who feel the same and relate to it, hugs to all of you. So, yeah, anyway, I have never actually been excited about studying abroad. And I know that's not the case with a lot of people. Everyone wants to, for some reason, just get out of India and they're so done with it. And I get it. I understand where they're coming from. But in all its limitations and whatever it is, I would still prefer being here. And that's not because patriotic or something in any way. That's not the case. I just feel like the people, the culture, and the community living the sense that we have, the closeness, the food, the everything makes me feel a lot at home. And India is home. Like, even people who go abroad will always have that feeling that this is somewhere they're at, but India is more like the place you call home. And for me, it was always like wherever my family and close ones are is my home. So it could just be me and my attachment to our roots, our culture, and the people that I love the most are here. I never felt the need to leave that. And I think the biggest reason why people go outside is for the career and money related opportunities that come up with it. But I don't think geography is a problem with that. I think I can earn from anywhere as much as I can earn in London, maybe. So, yeah, if money is the only thing, it does not make sense for me to take a 50 lakh loan and go study abroad and work for someone else, because I think there are also like visa related stuff when it comes to starting your own business or doing something of your own. You need visa per like you need a work visa, I think, to work over there and live there. And like, जितना मैंने सुना है अभी तक till this point, you're always like under the stress that your visa might expire and you'll have to come back to India, kind of a situation. But the breaking deal for me is living away from parents, and the another was not being able to start my own thing if I go there, because I need to compulsorily work under someone. वो तो मैं इंडिया में भी नहीं झेल सकती. So yeah, that just feels like going to a prison for me. It doesn't matter how much good locality and things like that you give to me. If I can't work for my own self and start a business, I don't think I can thrive in any place. So, yeah, but even apart from that, I am not a fan of Western culture, and a lot of people might think it's open and out there and stuff like that. I genuinely feel if I were to raise kids, it would be the last place where I would want that to happen. because as a kid and as a young impressionable kid, it is so much easier to absorb from your environment without having your own ability to discriminate between what is good for you and what is not. And so many things are normalized over there that you just can't control on what someone has access to, especially your loved ones. So yeah, and I know in my might, so you might think I sound like an orthodox auntie or something like that. But yeah, if I am going somewhere and thinking of settling in that place, I am going to think long term for sure. And yeah, because money aspect though does not क्या बोलते हैं, attract me. So the second part is okay when it comes to the environment and the people and things like that, the culture of the place. So over there, I just feel access to things that you don't need on a sensational basis is a lot more. And I don't think you require that. It's unnecessary. But yeah, it's overdone, I feel. And yeah, like I've heard stories, I don't want to get into it, but you would know if you are someone who has been there. But if it's not a kid and you're grown up and you have enough of your like क्या बोलते हैं, brain power to handle your life and you know what you're getting into and how to navigate life better, then of course go out there, explore whatever you want to, how much ever you want to. It's yeah, it's all good. It's just that I don't get so excited about it. I don't get I don't hate India that much as I see around me. And I'm also not crazy in love with foreign countries as much as I see around me. So, yeah, it would be nice to go and see how things function there. But I don't think I feel the need to settle down as such. And this is not just a foreign country in general, it's just that even if I go to traveling to a different state, I don't feel like I can continue living in the same place. I would want to come back to home as quickly as possible because that is like my comfort place. And yeah, I'm not a travel wanderlust kind of a person. Let's just put it like that. So, which is why my personal opinions are not as, yeah. This one is all over the place. Do I have to record a new one? I'm actually very sleepy. I did not sleep well last night. And I remembered I had to make this audio a long time ago, but I would always forget about it. अभी याद आया तो मैं अभी लेटे लेटे बना रही हूँ. I know my starting audios used to be where I would lay down on my bed and talk, but right now I am so sleepy. I've just had my lunch, and this is not the best time to record an audio. Still just doing it because I want to get it out of my chest. I'm tired of listening to rants by Indians around being an Indian and being in India. And there is just so much of hate around it that I really cannot understand. So, matlab, even if I do understand, I don't feel there is a need to hate on it as much. If you don't like it, it's fine. You don't have to hate on it. It's okay. Like, leave it to that. It's all good. And yeah, and maybe it's because I haven't had any such really bad experiences being in India that I feel like going completely against it. Like, I know the education system is not great, the career related stuff is not great, and all of that is there, sure. But I don't feel going outside will fix that for me. And that's just a personal thing. I have always wanted to build something on a personal level, and I've always felt like a misfit in whatever scenario you put me in. So I knew that I have to kind of figure way out by myself. So तुम मुझे अब्रॉड की भी कोई यूनिवर्सिटी में डाल दो, I will still have problems with it. So it is just a personal thing because I know how I function and I will have to do things a lot more differently at any given point. So, yeah, anyway, I know the access to opportunities and all of that is also pretty great out there. But again, I don't feel geography is a problem. You can still work with foreign clients. I have done that for a while, and yeah, it didn't feel like I had to leave my loved ones and go there and do things. I can do whatever wherever I want. And yeah, online is not a vibe, I know, but I've always looked at working under someone as a part-time thing and not a full-time job that I can uh, continue with. So, yeah, the long-term goal has always been to build a career for my own self by myself. So, yeah, those things didn't really matter as much. Yeah, I think I covered about money and work career related. So, like, whatever I have on my mind. What else? Culture wise, I'm not a great fan of the isolated thing. Like, I love community living that we have, and I understand that with technology, even us as Indians don't live in those close knit communities that we once did. And I also know that not all close knit communities are great. Like all of us hate relatives who try to poke their nose and all. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about like the really good people when they come together and you live together. Like I thrive in house parties. I love family get-togethers when it is the members that I love in terms of my relatives and all. There are toxic ones and then there are like really sweet ones. So, yeah, if you have like amazing people around you who only know how to love and nurture around and only spread happy vibes, there is no drama going on, then it is beautiful to live in a community kind of a space and meet your family as often as possible. It's really beautiful. I don't think I can like change that for anything. And the festivals, of course, it is like it also goes in line with the community and the family thing. Every festival, you will meet your family members, like the extended family members, and it is something that I always look forward to and cheers me up like nothing. Uh, so yeah, what else was I going to talk about? हाँ, मुझे पता है कि पहले जितना ऐसे when I was younger, there was a lot more sense of a community than it is right now, and it's just sad. But I still feel help is right around the corner. I am still good friends with my neighbors, and they're such sweet people. I know that if I need anything any day, I would never have to hesitate before asking for a favor from them. But I don't, as much as I have read, I don't think it's that common abroad. It's like very isolated and you mind your own business and stuff like that. But yeah, there's that. Community living is something that I wanted to touch upon as well. And it's not the reason why, like, I can't pick up one reason why I like being an Indian and living in India, but I think it's just the vibes for me and this weird sense of feeling at home that I can't really put words to. I really like the desi in me feels more at home in this place. So, yeah, and it also like I can say the same for the kind of content I consume as well in terms of movies and shows. And I know like India has very few of that quality content. But when I do find a Desi who's creating something amazing, I love it 10 times more. I am like a full fan and I cannot get enough of it. And I do watch other sorts of content, foreign content as well, but it doesn't, for some reason, it does not have the same amount of impact on me than watching something desi. Because then it's like I can relate to this person so much more, and this feels like home kind of a vibe. On that note, I would suggest you watch Sapne versus Everyone if you haven't already. It's on TVF's YouTube channel. Such a beautiful little show that really hit right within my center, because as Indians, we are a full, completely different breed. The kind of struggles that we face, and it's true that an Indian can thrive anywhere because they have experience of going through all sorts of things, and they're so jugadu, and they just, it's in their blood to figure things out and make things work because of the way we are trained. And I know, like, it's a lot of traumatic stuff that we go through at a young age with this all entrance exams and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have a strong character and you can survive here, you can survive anywhere, kind of a thing. So anyway, ऐसे थोड़ा भावनाओं में बह गई थी मैं, बट या आई आई थिंक ऐसे मोटा-मोटा तो यही सब है दैट आई वांटेड टू शेयर, एंड द होल टाइम आई केप्ट फीलिंग लाइक आई डोंट वांट टू upset people who are Indians and living abroad, because I get it. It makes your life better. This is just me trying to like bring voice to the thoughts that I have had, and I don't see a lot of people talking about the good side of being an Indian and what it has given to you. Like all my childhood memories and the culture, the roots, the festivals, the community living, all of this is such a integral part of me. I would not want to be born somewhere else and lose out on that part of my life. And yeah, just maybe, I know that like not a lot of people feel the same way, but even if there are a few people who think and feel like me, they will feel like if someone can relate to this, I'd be so much happier to like have a conversation and be like, yeah, finally someone who does not hate India and being an Indian. So yeah, let's just, with all its flaws, let's also talk about its beauty and what it has, like reminiscence of everything that it has, all the good that it has brought to your life. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about the good side of it, do justice to that as well. So, yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.
Free audio post production by alphonic.com.